Hello everyone, happy Labor Day in the United States. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna doodle some sea life creatures. You can use pencils, markers, pens, whatever you'd like. I'm using watercolor today. Aren't these just so cute? I'm gonna show you how to do a few of these, so I wanna make the video short and sweet. I'll show you one of my favorites at the end. It's not in here, but it's a surprise. So let's get started. I'm gonna have to move them out of the screen so I have room. If you're new to my channel, I do junk and art journaling and mixed media videos. I try to make everything real simple. I'm covered in paint because I've been painting all night. So as much as I washed myself up, it just doesn't come off right away. So that's why I look dirty. So I'm just using 140-pound watercolor paper, some cheap paints, and my cheap brush. So let's do this. I have some that are ready to cut, and I can show you how to cut them in a little while, but let's just do, how about we do a starfish? I just think they're so cute. So I'll do, now these are all just kind of wonky. So I just kind of shape them and go as I'm doing it. Yeah, so I just kind of make sure I have like a little bit of a point. You can make them as big or as small as you'd like. And you can detail them at the end with pens, gel pens, colored pencils, Poscas, whatever. I've been using Poscas just because that's my go-to, but you can use all of the above. And that's a starfish. That's how simple it is. But they're so cute once they're cut out. I mentioned doing this video on one of my last couple videos, and there's a lot of feedback on wanting the sea life, so here we are. Please don't forget to give my videos a like, and if you're new here, please subscribe. It does help my channel out. I do have a new option to become a channel member, which means you pay a small fee for each month, and it's through YouTube, so it's secure, and it just helps support my channel and keep it going. I will be having lots of members only videos and members only where you can see the videos, have access to the videos before I post them to the public. There'll be freebies and all sorts of fun stuff going on the channel membership, which it's $6 a month or $1.50 a week. It's a one-time payment each month, so it's super cheap, and just helps keep this channel going. So there. So, if you wanted to become a member, there's a membership tab at the top of my page next to the community tab to the right. Then there's also a link in the description that says become a member. So that's that. Okay, so we got our starfish. How about some seaweed? Now, seaweed's pretty much, to me, the most fun and the easiest. Here's my seaweeds. Let's see. I think that's just squiggles. Ooh, and I did try to do coral, and I'll show you guys that in a few. When I was doing it, I did not think it was going to turn out, but it actually kind of looks like it did. So for seaweed, oops, that's not a paint. I just kind of flatten my brush down. You could do the same probably with markers. I don't know how, you know what I mean? You'd figure it out. And you can just kind of two-tone it a little bit with like a lighter green. That one, I need a little more color there. But you could do all sorts of colors with seaweed. I'll show you how an idea I have to put these into use in a little bit. All right, I don't know if I'll be able to do all the sea creatures in this video because I don't want the video to be super long because it might not upload today if it's real long, just because it might be a busy upload day. I'm not sure. Maybe the holiday slowed it down. I don't know. It's a YouTube thing. So that's just one way to do seaweed. You just can get squiggly with it. here is, let me cut this out real quick, because I don't want to give you a preview yet of my surprise. Or maybe I'll have to do 2 videos or something. So it kind of looks like coral, you know? So I'll show you how I did that. What color do I want to do? I did that in green. I'll do a blue one. All right, let's see if I can put it in frame. So I just made like this. And then I made like I left that top part open. Kind of like a tubule. I can't talk. Now, this is all just like Doodle Central. You know what I mean? Like, who knows how it's going to turn out. But when it dried, it seemed to get the effect I was going for. Let's see. I'm sure better artists can do this. This is just my wonky way. And go like that, leave that top, kind of blend it down. Seems to look like it to me when it was done. So what are you guys doing for Memorial Day? I'm not doing anything. Or not Memorial Day, Labor Day. I'm just hanging out at home. If you can tell by my voice, I'm a little bit tired today. So I'm just going to chill, do some crafting. My mom might stop by, we'll see. She doesn't love my dogs because my mom is a teeny tiny lady and my dogs are kind of a little overbearing. I have 2 labs. All right, see, so. All right, what else? This was my attempt at a octopus. I don't know if it turned out very well, but let me show you. I'm gonna use another page just to, because I always worry I'm gonna bump into this page when it's wet. So I'll show you something cute. Alright. So let's see. Do a seashell. So seashell, I was just doing like kind of big humps. And then, oops, and then coming down. Let's see. Make sure I'm in frame. Am I in frame? Yeah. I need to move. Okay. And I just filled it in. It doesn't really look like a seashell until, let me get my seashell. Once I doodled on it after, that's where it kind of becomes a seashell, I think. But yeah, you can make these big, small. I'll show you at the end. Like I said, an idea to use them. But there is this Facebook group called Art Abandonment. And it's where you like leave art around town for others to pick up free. And you can put inspirational quotes on the back of your art or whatever you want to do. It's like giving back to the community. So I'm going to use, that's what I was thinking, because I have so much fodder because I make it for these videos. So I'm going to hand stuff out secretly around town. Oh, that sounds like my dog. I might have to. All right, he's being quiet. Okay, so there's a seashell. All right, so this is the surprise, doing mermaid tails. All right, I gotta go grab him. Okay, so let me grab my journal, my art journal. So I have some where they're, you know, just the tail end without the, I don't know, the appendage, I don't know what it's called. So it's not fussy cut out obviously yet, but it could be like, here, I'll cut it out and then I'll be back. Okay, so let me move this so it doesn't get ruined. So if you had a mermaid tail, it could just like kind of come into the page. you know, just be the, or it could be this way. It could be glued down and then have like a little paper clip coming out of it with like ribbon or something. You know, it's hard to explain without doing it, but you glue all this down, have this be a little tuck, or you could have the tail just coming into the page like this. You could even have it be a page, like a little bit of a page tab. You could write on the back and hand it around town. You could put it on greeting cards. I'll show you, well, I'll get to that in a minute, how to use my main way I thought to use these. But since these are big, these would be good in decorating journal pages. And then for this, I just take, this one could probably stay as is, but yeah, because this one doesn't really need any decor on it. But you could do something cute, like a little bit of faint polka dots. You know me and my polka dots. Just have like a little bit of them kind of blending up. So let's do a mermaid tail. Oh yeah, and I also want to show you, see how this one's drying, how it's starting to look like coral? Or does it not? To me it does. All right, mermaid tail. Let's do a purple one. Oops, there goes my marker. All right, so let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing like a Christmas. I'm gonna be doing a Christmas playlist, early Christmas playlist for my members only. I will, of course, be doing Christmas stuff for everyone, but there's gonna be early access to like a September Christmassy stuff, September, October. You'll see when I start posting it. But I'm so excited because I love Christmas. We're gonna be doing so much Christmas stuff. And I want to start early because I have so many ideas, and there won't be enough time to do it just in December. So you just kind of shape these however you make this thinner. It doesn't really matter because I would probably cut the body part off. It needs to be a little more square, but this I like using just the tail part. Trying to reshape it a little bit. And then you could also kind of blend some other colors in. So it's like two-toned. Just let it mix up a little bit, let it do its thing. It looks funky now, but it'll dry really cool. And then sometimes I just do, so I guess I do a green one. Let me think here. Where's that one? Oh, like this one. I'm trying to get space without running into this one. Okay, so just kind of give it a little bit of a thing. Okay, let's see. Just kind of shape as you go. I always think they look more funky on, oops, I got my hand in there, on paper than they do once they're cut out. They look so much better. And decorated a little bit. Excuse moi. Let's see. could make this one a little longer, but I'm okay with it. Oh, this one got, you guys, what did I do? That's okay, I'll fussy cut that part off. I really can't do more than 1 or 2 on a page because I ended up ruining one. But these ones, oops, these ones are mostly dry. So for these, I'm dropping everything, okay. So for the starfish, I just took my Posca and made dots. Like that. I'm gonna turn around because I think you can make all sorts of colored starfish. I think they're so cute. Another one in the middle. Okay. And then, so I couldn't decide if I liked my seaweed. Like without black or with black, but you could do either way. All I did was take my black marker or fine liner and made doodles or did the outline. So these are options. And let's see, let me move these. Then we got the jellyfish, which I think are super cute. And I did do a little shark. I made a little bit of smaller starfish. Oops. Running out of space. I haven't decorated this one yet, though. Okay. You guys want to do a couple jellyfish? I say, all right. We'll do one jellyfish, I guess. Let me see. I gotta move this so it doesn't get ruined. Alright. So, jellyfish are kind of easy, actually. Well, I mean, for this, the way I do them, I just pick a color. I probably do blue. And I'm just making a circle. And of course, if you get into like 3D and abstract, I think it's abstract, I don't know. Not very easy, but since I do them this way, not that hard. I like to blend a little bit more, a little bit of color in there. All right, so then I just pick colors. Let me see, clean this off. And I just go down at squiggly. Guys, I'll be back. I gotta get the dog. Okay, so, yeah, I just take colors, whatever colors. I like blending them. I think blending looks good. That one might make mud. I shouldn't do those two together. Maybe even a blue one. Oops, not enough paint there. That one's a little wonky, but... So I have a Facebook group called Junky Junk Journals, Share, Swap, and Sell. That's where I'll be posting stuff that I have for sale right now, instead of my channel. So please head there if you are wanting to keep an eye on what I post for sale. I'll have painty papers going up for sale really soon, probably by tomorrow, I'd say. Yeah, that's just the easier place for me to sell until I get a website. I want to make sure I'm following YouTube rules, and I haven't investigated all the rules about selling on YouTube yet, so I just want to do it in my group until I know what I'm doing and I get a website. So I just blend a little bit of the colors in here because it looks awesome when it dries. Might add another one in here. So you can do them looser, however you want. These are just two options. This is how I do it. Okay. I think I showed you guys everything. I didn't do a shark, but I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. I don't know if I'm a pro enough to show you how to do the octopus. So let me show you guys an idea. Okay, so let's try, let me see, this paper. I'll be back. I gotta clean up my stuff to give me some space. Okay, guys, I'm back. I just had no space to show you this. All right. So I'm just gonna show you a way to utilize these. Not quite sure how much paper I need, so let's see. I feel like I didn't cut that straight. Let's see, which side do I want? Oh, I'm being so picky right now. All right, move it along, right? And I cut it too small. All right. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So I'm just trying to show you how to make like a journal card, tuck, whatever. You could use it as a note card to send in mail. All right, so I think I did that all right. So I'm just rounding some of the corners, all the corners. This video is not my greatest, I suppose. It's okay. All right. So I guess if you're still here, tell you a little bit about me. Give you a little bits here and there. My name is Jody. I grew up in Michigan, but I moved to Arizona right out of high school. And I lived there for, not right out of high school, a couple years out of high school. And then I lived there for 9 years. And then I moved to San Diego for a year. That's kind of cute. Okay. And then I have to stop and think about my card here. And then I moved back to Michigan around the year of 30, I guess, because I wanted to see my brother's kids grow up and they were babies. I kind of got tired of missing out on everything family related. Although they visited, I flew home often, but it was just, I didn't want to miss out on my parents getting older, and thank God, because my dad died, you know, not shortly after I moved back, but I got to spend the last 10 years with them versus living, you know, doing my thing for me. So I'm glad I moved home. But isn't that cute? So it's like a little, so it could be a little tuck, a little note card to your friends. Put it on your fridge. Frame it. Anyways, do you guys want to see me work in my art journal more? So it's hard for me to, I struggle not knowing what see, I struggle trying to figure out what to show you guys, because I feel like if I work in my art journal, then there's a lot of questions that say, well, how do you put that together? I have already done that video, so I'm trying to connect it all. So if I just pick up one day and do a 10-minute video on a page, people aren't confused about how I got to where I was at. So maybe you guys can assist me on that, because it kind of overwhelms me. But anyways, there's that. And then I just want to play with this thing because it's cute. All right, so here's a cute little, oh, here comes hens. Cute little star. What are you doing, buddy? I know you guys want to see my dogs more. I will do it. Right now they're both, well, he was out barking. She's Charlie, my chocolate, just laying and chilling like she always does. Henry's 3, and he's a little bit more, you know, a 3-year-old lab. You know what that is. No need to explain. And he's my first male lab, and ooh, they're a little bit more wild, I feel like, but I've always had female labs. I've had labs my whole life. So yeah, I have one brother, and that's it. I'm a nurse, I'm a registered nurse. Not currently working as one, but I was up until a few months after my dad died, and then I just kind of needed some space. I was working as a hospice nurse, so taking care of dying patients shortly after my dad died was okay for a minute, but then it just got to be too much. I was like more affected by the deaths or crying more at these deaths than, you know, the family members, and it was just not good for me. So I'm going to show you another cute little thing. So I'm just cutting some paper. I might be off camera a little bit here. All right, so my cutting skills are not very good freehand, so let's do this. That's not very good either. I need this to be straight. That's better. Okay. So watch this, guys. I did this on my channel like recently, but if you didn't see it, here's another idea. Okay. This is all painty paper, which is so fun. You guys want to see something real quick? Since I'm all over the place today. Don't know why. I'll show you. Ooh. This is my stack of painty papers that I've been working on to put together packs, so that if you guys want to do the projects that I'm working on, you know, the way I add everything, most things to the back of a painty paper. I've been stockpiling and making painty papers like absolutely crazy. You see it, right? Hopefully it's in the camera. So that's what I'll be posting to my Facebook group. Not the stack, but, you know, sample size pieces about this size, maybe a little bigger, of all types of papers that I've painted and created, so that you can take your own embellishments or fodder that you're making with me or whatever, and, you know, make these cute cards. This is all painty paper. I feel like there's nothing better than painty paper as a background. Could be biased though. All right, back to this. I need a solid color for this, so we're gonna do, yes, that'll work. All right. Oh gosh. He better not keep barking. My neighbor, I have anxiety when my dog barks because my neighbor loses his, you know what, over it. Calls the cops on me. He's a real gem to live next door. Yeah. It's like, it's a dog that barks here and there. It's not the end of the world. Okay. They're both on bark collars. It's just, they're off right now because the guy was out of town, so I was letting my dogs be dogs for, you know, a minute. So now what we're making a faux vintage, or not vintage. We're making a stamp. Take your one puncher. I've shown you this once before, but you just nip the edges a little bit. Let's see. Just doing half a nip, not a whole nip. You know what I mean? You're not making a whole hole, you're making a half hole. These would be cute left around town as like hidden art with a little quote on the back. I have a whole video making faux postage stamps, but it didn't get many views. It was one of way back, not way back as if I've been on YouTube forever, but it was probably one of my first-ish videos, and it just never took off, and they're just so fun to make. I couldn't believe nobody wanted to watch it, but, you know, okay. Could have been YouTube not showing it, too. Isn't that cute? Little faux postage stamp. And that background is painty paper too. Oh, both of them are. I always show it putting it in a pocket, but it could be, you know, where's a page? It could be glued. It could be a pocket. It could be a side tuck. It could be handed out in the mail. All right. What else was I gonna show you guys? Let's see. Could do, let's see here. I have, trying to think what I want to do. I kind of feel like I want to do the seashell on something. Let me look at my papers. Got this. See, I think this would look awesome together. This paper and a pink seashell. Or should we do, let me look. Oh, that looks good. I'm just trying to think. Other than a journal card, what could we make? Ooh, you know what it could be? Could be. I was gonna say a tag, maybe. Let me sift through my pile here and decide. That looks good on that background. This a little bit gets washed out there. What about a seashell and seaweed? No, too much. Too much, I think. But I'm just doing things case people, because I know some people mentioned that they wanted to do, they're working on like a seed journal for their grandchild, I think someone mentioned. So I'm just trying to show a couple ways. If this is boring to you, feel free to turn off. Because now I'm just in like hangout mode. So you know this trick with a tag, you cut one corner off, you take the piece you cut off, and you put it on the other side. So that way your both sides are even. Let me move this so that you can see the contrast. All right. It would be cute if I had a little fish, but I did not do fish because I tried and my fish were terrible. Fish were absolutely terrible. So I did the things that I could actually do. I can't spend days trying to, like, you know, perfect one fish because I basically get behind. So I just move it along until I find something that works. I mean, obviously I can do the basic fish, but I was trying to get, you know, creative with it. So then you could just take, well, I could do a, you can make that a tag. And you could add, I'm trying to find, oh, this might be a good, yeah. Oh gosh, you guys. This came right, I'll show you. This was at the top of my little label drawer. That seems like it's very fitting because it's like underwater, right? Yeah. This is where I have the most joy, is just playing around and creating. Oh, we already did the rose. We gotta move the rose. Okay. What else? I'm trying to think. Could do, let me find some more thicker paper if I have any. I could do a sneak peek of, we're gonna be doing apples. And that's all you get to see. Let me see. Let me see. No, too big. These are the three things I'm thinking. Wait, oh, a jellyfish. Jellyfish, let's see. This background's not gonna work though. It's too busy. But I was thinking, nope. So about making maybe postcard. This might be really good background paper for this, actually. And then just trying to find some of my toss up here. I mean, that looks awesome. To me, anyway. This guy is so big. Just trying to see if I did. Let's see. Trying to cut freehand. It's risky. I didn't do a terrible job, but it could have been a lot better. So let's see. I'm trying to decide which way does the starfish go. Let me see. Or seashell. Undecided, so I'm gonna do the seashell since I haven't done a seashell. Oh, that cutting job was total fail. This video is gonna be so long. Uh-oh. All right. So we do that. Let me get another label because, let's see. Like this. You know how the seashell has a pearl in it. Oh, that's a clam. Either way, I'm putting this label on there. I don't care. I'm just thinking about, I had this scrap paper. I want to use some of it. I'll see. Oops. We will see. Oh, I know how I'll use that. Just, okay. This watercolor paper doesn't like to stick quickly. I'll make a little tab. But now it's going to be in the way of that thing I was dedicated to putting on there. It's okay if it's off center. Truly. All right. Now I need a stapler. I don't mind it being off center. I don't mind at all. It's a little tab for it. Okay. Let's see it out. I don't know. All right, wait. I got too much going on now. Overwhelms me. All right. So here's some little cards. Just thinking. Just thinking maybe this will work. Make another little tag. I think tags would be cute to hang around town. Hand out, I mean. Can't get that up. Could even use your funky scissors to make like a wavy edges, since it's beachy theme. Or take this colored corner and add it there. Why not? Let me see. I'm doing opposite one up here. I gotta see where my tail is gonna be first. Do I want that there? No, I don't. So you could put like a really cute positive quote on the tail, on the front, or write it on the back. I'm determined to like have fun handing out stuff around the community. I just think it's a great idea. And the page again is called, oh gosh, art. Oh my gosh, I just said it like 20 minutes ago and I can't remember. Well, rewind. That's where it's at. I'll give this a blue border. Anyways, it's a Facebook group where you hand out art through the community. So I'm excited to do that. That's going to be my motivation for a lot of this fodder that I make. Because I don't need all this, you know, as much as I make to prepare. I don't need all this for my own junk journals. It's like way too much. So, what can we do to make this even more cute? Trying to find... Oh, I was going to do a staple, but I'm not going to do that in case somebody that finds it's like, you know, youngish and then gets poked. That's the nurse in me. All right, well, there's some ideas, guys. So I'm going to end the video for now because it's really long. And we'll do some fall stuff later. Let me clean out my little thing so I can show you the finished products here. All right. Need some space. Okay, so we got that one, this one. Oh, why do I keep showing that one? That one's old. Not old, it's like 2 days ago, but here's our little cards. I might find a little quote for this one too. Let me double check you can see everything. Oh, you can't, so I gotta back out a little. Well, hopefully most of my video wasn't hiding. Okay, so there's those. And then starfish, mermaid, shark. Here's a little faux stamp, some seaweed, an octopus, more starfish. Yeah. How fun. All right. So you guys have so much fun making your sea life creatures. Let's enjoy the last couple weeks of summer-ish before we're making snowmen. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.